Welcome to everyone and welcome to our training with the experts with Women's Coaching Association. My name is Christy Iwuchukwu and I help women and I teach women to speak up, speak out. It's about embracing who you are, express your truth so that you can emerge with confidence. And I'm super excited for tonight's training. Before we get training today and before I introduce our next trainer today, I have some couple of announcements I want to make. And one being that this training with the experts, we have it every fourth Tuesday of the month, every fourth Tuesday of the month. And our next training is October 23rd. That's right, October 23rd. And then we have our quarterly summit. Our last quarterly summit is scheduled for November. So please be sure to go in with your password. Everyone has a password. Go in and sign up for whatever you want to teach, and you can do your lead gen at the end of your talk. It's a 25-minute talk, and you get to do your lead gen at the end of the talk. I also want to remind everyone that every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's right, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I have Christy Iwuchukwu's Brilliance TV show. This is where we spotlight today's business leaders, entrepreneurs, and unique individuals. And really, this is for you. This is where you come in, because that show cannot exist without you. And I would love for you to be a part of that community. Invite somebody else. Now that I get a new gadget, I've been doing, this is the second time I did it. I've been doing it on Rock Your Brilliance page. That's my page, Rock Your Brilliance on Facebook. So please be sure to join us every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I cannot start without getting so excited about my conference coming on October 20th. That's right, here in Sacramento, California. This is really an informal inaugural for Women's Coaching Association. We're going to have a formal conference next year. So please invite somebody if you cannot come. Perhaps you can sponsor somebody who is deserving. Bless someone else who is deserving. The ticket is only $25. It's almost like what you can have going to having a latte. Right? Taking a friend, it's not even enough to take a friend out. But anyway, I just want to let you know that ticket, the seats are limited because this is a very intimate, interactive conference. The seats are limited. We only have few seats left, and the ticket goes up October 3rd. So be sure to jump in right now and sign up, invite friends, and invite other people. So I'm going to keep moving on today's conversation. Today's conversation, the training is going to be Dr. Marrian Efua, and she's going to be talking about positioning you to master your coaching practice. Please help me welcome Dr. Marrian Efua. Marrian, are you there? Take it away. Okay, let's see. Marrian, yeah, what are you playing with? I turned you, okay. Okay, Marrian, I turned you off again.
All right, excelente. Welcome everybody. Thank you, Christy, for having me on here again. Welcome everyone in the Women's Coaching Association. I'm excited to be serving you on today. She said the experts. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just somebody who might be slightly above, further on the road where you're already on versus being the number one expert. But whatever it is, we're on this journey together. Is that all right with everybody that's listening? Welcome to everyone who's on the call. I see some folks chiming in. Thank you for that. Welcome. And I'm just excited tonight to talk about this. And Christy, this topic of positioning yourself to master yourself, right? I'm going to focus more on that end tonight because I think that we all have agreed that we're wanting to be coaches. A coach is the person who people are going to come to. We're going to give them some encouragement. We're going to give them some guidance. We're going to be able to support them along the way, nudge them into the direction of where they want to go. Now, my question tonight that I want to put in your mind before I start my conversation is one quick question. And that one quick question for you is simply this. What about you? What are you going to do to make sure that you are always in position to serve as a coach and to serve as a coach from your wealthy place of overflow versus the actual well? I'm going to say it again. To serve from your wealthy place of overflow versus your actual well. And I know y'all probably saying she's getting very, very deep, but I want to get personal. Because I coach so many coaches, I get a chance to get a little more insight into the people that have all this passion, they have the determination, they have the opportunities, they get the speaking engagements, they get the large group coaching programs, they have these beautiful systems put in place, they have their programs in place, but then they get to a spot where they still are struggling, and that is struggling with handling the fact that they're in that wonderful position as a coach. So I want to talk a little bit about that tonight if I can. Is that all right, Christy?
Yes, indeed. Take it away.
Good. So tonight what I mean by that is, what is the position that you can take in a position of mastery that will allow you to really know that you are, one, the coach, two, there are persons out there that are waiting for you to come into view so that they can utilize your services. You've done all the homework. You have your funnel. You should. You have your business entity set up. Yes, you should. You should be able to have a way to manage your customer base. Absolutely. You should be visible, adding value to every networking opportunity, every phone conversation, every interaction should be sharing with people the value you bring. So I'm going to say that I trust and believe that all of you that are getting this message tonight are getting this message understanding that premise right there, that you're already there. You're established as a coach. We recognize you, we value you, we see you, and we're just watching you soar. But I want to talk about what happens when you need to step back and go home and look at the big picture and talk about you positioning and accepting yourself in that position. What type of thoughts are coming through your mind? What type of images do you see for your next move? And are you able to position yourself in such a way that allows you to keep building on your mastery, your personal mastery, not just the mastery of your business? Now I'm gonna pause right there because a lot of people are asking all the time, what systems do I need? I told you we have that. I want to talk about the system of you, the mastery of you as a coach to get your self-care, the mastery of you as a coach to really dive deep into your content, to really dive deep into your product, to really dive deep into understanding your role in pushing, supporting, guiding, co-creating with your clients and customers to be able to maximize their greatest asset, which is themselves, by you building up yourself. That's what I find coaches were doing. And so a lot of us get burnt out. A lot of us give too much, too soon, for too little. And then we feel like we've been abused. We have, but it's self-abuse, okay? We have been there, done that, right? But it's self-abuse. Even those of us who are not quote unquote coaches, but we're selling a product that is going to help people discover and how to maintain life longevity and self-mastery and empowerment and confidence. If you're selling makeup, then you are needing to understand why people would want to put on makeup and why your way of putting on makeup or your type of makeup or your type of essential oil or your type of healing modality or your way of hosting an event makes your value be there, but not delineate you and your inner strength. I want to only talk about you, because if we are not clear on who we are, if we are not clear on our mission, so I want to talk about our mission. I want to talk about our message, and that we have to go back and take the time to work it out. So that we're not doing that thing that goes like this on the outside of those businesses. We're flopping. Oh, everybody likes lavender, so let me start selling lavender and putting everything in lavender. They're talking about living extra high, so let me start talking about living high. No, stay focused on your mission. based upon your vision that was given to you. That's how you master your position as a coach. You can't keep switching and changing every time the wind blows or every time someone comes to you and says, I'm looking for a coach to help me deal with my divorce. Now, yes, I could assist you with that because that's usually pain and anguish and redeveloping a mindset, changing some patterns, accepting some conditions. I could do that as a mindset mastery coach. I could do that. But is that my specialty area? Should I refer them out to someone who deals with divorce and relationship and deep emotional trauma? That's how you know your position. A lot of us shape shift all the time because we are chasing the money. We're seeking the money, right? We want to pay our bills. We want to hit that, $1,000, $10,000, $5,000. I'm talking big numbers because you're going to get there. Don't worry about it. Just say yes with me. $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month. You can hit that if you maintain your positioning in your area of mastery. Your area of mastery. There may be a broad umbrella of services. However, your spoke, your section of the umbrella, if you could imagine for me, an umbrella that opens up. I'm old school. Y'all remember the old school umbrellas that had the spokes that used to, yes, when the wind blows, it pop back the other way, right? So when you think about that, imagine yourself segmented under this umbrella. One piece of that umbrella is your level of mastery. If you tell me you are a holistic healer, if you tell me you are a confidence coach, if you tell me you are a money coach, if you tell me you are a personal development coach, if you tell me you are a personal trainer or fitness or nutrition, if you are a book coach, if you are a coach, a business coach on products and services and marketing, whatever it is, I expect you to show me levels of mastery, because that's what's going to be the beacon of light, like a lighthouse, to bring people into your piece of the umbrella that are waiting just for you. Now, if I come to your section and you're busy trying to cross over to the other section because you heard some buzzword, you saw some special color, that delineates your level of mastery. It makes people unsure if they can trust you as a coach. So for me, I'm always going to say, hey, I'm Dr. Marrian Efua. I am your lifestyle alchemist and transformation engineer of mindset and money mastery, showing you how to use the power of your thought to improve your life, your focus, your relationships, and your longevity in your relationships. That's all I'm gonna talk about. I don't care what nobody's talking about. It's gonna always go back to the mind. Look, I'm getting excited, right? It's gonna always talk about your mind. I'm tearing up the place. Christy, I'm tearing up the place. Call the police. Right? I'm going to say that because I got to be true to who I am, and that's authenticity. So mastery, knowing the area you're going to do mastery. 2, being authentic and committed to that. You have to be committed to it. Listen, your desire is leading the propelment of your vision. Your desire is leading the propelment of your vision. So if you are going to be like this versus like this, and going forward, then what's going to happen? While you're doing that, something that you're supposed to catch, you're gone. So you want to be committed. You want to have authenticity. Be clear, be true to who you are. If you don't wear makeup, don't wear makeup. If you don't clap your hands, then don't clap your hands. If you wear slacks all the time, then you wear your slacks. Just make sure they're clean and they look fit nice. If you are a person who likes to do things in a certain way, then do them in a certain way. That's what brings about mastery, and that's what people are going to attach to. They're not going to attach to if they feel like, oh, they're like everybody else. They're just trying to get my attention for now. There's no follow through. Know your products and service. Number 3, know your products and service. Absolutely, positively, so it is. Know your products and services. Know what are the key components of each service that you're going to have in your funnel. If you're going to offer me a free giveaway, make sure there's still some value in there that relates and remind people back that after you listen to this free giveaway, you're definitely going to be able to understand better how your mind is able to transpose or create a new space for a new beginning. Absolutely. Christy,
Hey, hey.
were you saying something?
No, I'm not saying it. I'm just loving what you're saying. I'm just
Yeah.
taking notes.
Okay. So when we are clear on our products and services, that they are directly relating back to our mission, our mastery level, our conditioning, our training, our know-how, our skills, our authenticity. When we get there, when you know those products and services, then people will begin to come to you because now you're in your space. So people know when they see you what to expect. If you don't trust you, how can I trust you? That's the last thing. You got to believe into it. You got to believe that your services and products actually do what your vision and mission say it's going to do. You got to believe and trust that what you have set up and what you're offering is available to people, not because it's going to bring you a lot of cash, because it will and it does. But right now, I want you to focus on the fulfillment component. You feel me? Y'all with me?
Yes.
The fulfillment component, because the fulfillment component is going to keep you going when there isn't any cash, but it will give people an opportunity to put you back in position. I can't tell you how many times people have said to me, I heard you speak and you took 5 minutes out at that conference and you sat down with me in the corner. I didn't have the money to buy your program, but I want to buy it now. You get it? That's fulfillment. That's because I'm driven by the fact that I know that I'm a lifestyle alchemist and transformation engineer. I'm willing to be that regardless of who's in the room, regardless of where I am, and you're going to get the sister girl out of me, right? I'm going to high five you. I'm going to smile with you. I'm going to sing with you. I'm going to be like, girl, cut it out. Boy, you better back up, right? We're going to get real because that's who I am, right? So if that's who I am, then that's what my business has to represent as a coach. And we already know a coach is a good listener. A coach is not, I'm going to come in and push a magic button and in 21 days, you're going to have everything you need. No, you got to do some work too. So you keep it real. Don't promise things that are not capable of. You cannot guarantee someone's success. You can only guarantee that if they follow this pattern, it has been proven, if you follow these steps, if you participate in these patterns, you too will have success of this nature. That's why people say, oh, girl, somebody told me that they made $1 million off your money plan. And the first thing I say is time out. They did that, right? And I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to do that, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the same thing I gave them. And what you do with it is 100% unequivocally, unapologetically up to you to do it. Remember that commitment I talked about, that authenticity, knowing your stuff, standing assured in your positioning of who you are, your level of mastery, the level of mastery, ever evolving, ever unfolding, willing to listen to someone else, a teacher, a coach, a trainer. Get your bodies into a space where we can coach and train each other. If you can't afford to go out and spend money to get a coach in sales, I'm sure there are enough of us, if we all sit in a room on a phone together, we can figure out how to help you figure out a sales plan. Right? I feel if we have enough of us that are on this call, that are in this group coaching program, that are in this coaching association, enough of us are in masterminds and we've read enough books, we've watched enough seminars, enough webinars, we've been to enough conferences, we've read enough books, we've watched enough Oprah shows, we've heard enough Lisa Nichols, Tony Robbins, and everybody else in between, that I'm sure if we go into our shelf, if you're like me, all around me on my shelf, I have book casings and I have programs that I pay for. I have books of people that I've read. So I know that between all of us working together, you are going, that's the last and final step. You want to get yourself around people who have something to contribute, not to geek you up, but to give you a contribution that contributes to the reality that your position as a coach of mastery, full of commitment to your vision, being authentic, taking the time to build yourself, and then creating a community that's going to support you. That's what this association is supposed to be doing. That's why I agreed to be a part. I believe in growing together. I believe in allowing yourself to share the seeds of your fruit because I believe in abundance. I don't recognize scarcity unless I have to help someone transmute it into prosperity and abundance and wealth, and a knowing that they're more than enough, that they're overqualified, because the vision was not given to you unless you could fulfill it. The opportunities that come to you are coming to you, whether you believe that you're premature in getting them. I'm telling you, if you just say yes, if you just accept the truth about the fact that the reason why you got this brain idea to come into your mind and share your brilliance with other people, the reason why your heart's centered and you're ready to share and impact lives is because you are overqualified to do that. It's not about anyone else but you. Your wisdom, your skills, your talents. I don't care who else opens up shop. Guess what? It's not you. Just do you. If something is working, then definitely tweak it. But don't try to be like them because you're not aware of what happens when you become like them. There used to be a church song, they said, you don't know my story and you don't know my pain. Just because you see me in my glory doesn't mean it's the same. Come on now.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, I know about church. I know a little something. Right?
So one of these days with us, you're gonna bless us with your gift of singing, your beautiful voice.
Yeah, maybe when we're in Sacramento, when we're all hanging out, I'll sing for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I just wanted to share that with you all tonight because I said, I don't think we need any more system teaching. I don't think we need any more stories of ways in which we can say where people have been successful. I don't think we need any more motivation. I think we just need the realization that we already are in position as a coach. We just need to master that authority and that position by mastering ourselves. Self-care. Treat yourself. Get yourself in position to honor who you are. Get yourself in position to honor who you are and do what is best for you so that you can serve your population and be that lighthouse that's beaming. That's why I like that old school umbrella, because it would arch over and it had those individual lanes divided by those metal prongs. And sometimes when the rain would fall into it, it would just stay between those. That's what you want to do. You want to catch all those folks that are coming in there, and you want to be that lighthouse. You want to shine that light and say, hey, come here. I got what you need. I got exactly what you've been looking for. It's at the right space and the right time with the right level of mastery that's going to be able to tap into the inner parts of you and build you from the inside out. That's going to take you to a new level of health, a new level of wealth, a new level of relationship, a new level of emotional balance, a new level of being able to find your authentic, true voice. That's what we do as coaches. And then we're women too. Yeah. We are women. We naturally are co-creators. We are naturally facilitators of life and growth. Naturally. We are wise women. So therefore, let's position ourselves to share more evenly, more greatly. There is no competition. There's only discovery. There is no competition. There is only discovery. That's what I said. There is no, oh, they're better than me. They're doing the same thing you're doing, or I'm afraid there's going to be a conflict. If you expect conflict, you will have it. If you expect failure, you will create it. If you desire a thing, Napoleon Hill says that when a person has set their mind with the base in desire, There is nothing that will prevent them from having that desire, because it is burning like a fire that has to be extinguished and can only be extinguished when it is manifested and you possess it. Ha! Ah, I feel that. Ha! When we possess it, you can see your desire, your purpose does not delineate. It does not do this. Oh, I think my purpose is, no. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't fade in a trend. It does not. Oh my greatness. It does not. You only discover more opportunities, more ways for you to bring it into fruition. Ha! Absolutely, positivity. I felt that one. I'm just saying to you right now. Christy, I'm going to stop right here. But remember that positioning you is the greatest tool that you can put into your business, into your coaching business. Yes, we need our systems. Yes, we need a funnel. Yes, we need a CRM. Yes, we need to have some fancy names and programs. Yes, we need to work out all the details. Yes, we should network. But if you're not full, it is not going to benefit you. You're going to get burned out, and you're going to find people who are on a lower vibration. They're going to drive you crazy and burn you out. All right. Christy, were you saying something, my love?
No, I'm not saying anything right now. I thought, hold on just a minute. I don't know what I touched and then I moved. Anyway, that was really, really good information that you shared with us. You know, being able to stay in your lane. Being able to stay in your lane. And with this technology and social media, it's very difficult because it's too noisy. And if you are not careful, you'll find yourself gravitating to staying in somebody's lane. Why? Because oftentimes, this is my experience, that they have made their own lane so pretty. It is still the same lane. They've made it so pretty. They have talked about their lane as if it's the only thing that is the only lane, right? And here you are deserting your own lane because they have already
Yes, ma'am.
made their own lane pretty.
That's why I wanted you to consider yourself a lighthouse. A lighthouse doesn't move. It just keeps shining. Even when the storm is coming, it's still shining. And people are looking for a lighthouse when they're in darkness. And if you move or turn out the light, where they gonna go? Because you over there chasing what I call the shiny ball syndrome. You like the glitter. Remember that song? Everything that glitter ain't gold. Rich relations give crust and breads and such. And then what happens to them? They broke. When the money's dead and gone, where they at? You know, when I meet people, one of the things people say to me is, they told me that you really, really share information, that you really, really teach people how to do this thing. It's not fluff. When you say 1, 2, 3, you actually give us 1, 2, 3. And the person said, I was so shocked. I was so scared to give you the amount of money because I have been burnt so many times, and then you weren't charging what they was charging. So I thought, well, how could she give me more but charge less? It's because I understand I'm a lighthouse. Mm-hmm. I'm not here as a motorboat. I'm not the ferry. I'm the lighthouse. So I can stand here and I can say, okay, because I understand compounding. So if I'm charging $5,000 and 100 people come to me, y'all do the math. Versus chasing one person to give me $100,000. Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope y'all caught that.
Yes.
Lighthouse. 100 people paying me $5,000 versus me chasing on my motorboat and my scooter going like this to get one person to pay me $100,000. And then I'm not authentic. And I'm no longer being what I was assigned, what my mission is, living out my purpose, doing what I love, allowing abundance to flow through me, allowing myself to radiate toward greater and higher existence within myself that I wasn't even aware existed. Finding myself in the company and conversations of people that I have yet to meet, but they're looking for me and I'm not even aware. And then when they find me, they're like, oh, a new discovery. And then I'm forced to reveal a new level of me. That's all of us. All of us are that way. We just got to trust it. As a coach, trust it. Stay in your lane, know your thing, know what you're going to impact people. Stay authentic. Don't move. I love that, Chris. That was my thing. When Chris, stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
And then you talked about, I love everything you said today. You talked about really mastery of your product and service.
Yes.
And which is really very important. I believe that each and every one of us, we have what has been given to us.
Yes, ma'am.
But I think where people fall short is trying to feel like somebody else has it better than you do.
Mm.
You may seem that way right now because they probably have been working on their craft for a very long time. We don't know that. Only what you see is what you see on social media. And so I'm saying, like you were talking earlier, and that was very crucial, surrounding yourself with people that can make a contribution to your growth.
Mm-hmm.
Surrounding yourself with people that can make a contribution to your growth. And I can't tell you, and sometimes it doesn't have to be formal, it can be informal, where you are having a mastermind with a friend and they are telling you what they're doing and you're telling them what you do and you're going back and forth sharing ideas how they can better do what they're doing. Believing in your product and services, that's a good one. Believing in your product and services, because oftentimes you will see somebody doing so well just selling, I sell anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're making money doing it. Mindset is a good one, right? You have people, millionaires, but then you have somebody else that are not reaching that goal. But like you said, if they don't believe in what their product and services are, it's quite difficult for other people to believe them. It is quite difficult to other people believe them. So and then you talk about authenticity, and it's not all about the money. It's about making sure that you really solve a problem so that somebody can exchange that with money. So
Solve the problem with value, Crystal.
value.
With value, that's what we got to do, right? Because when you do that, why do people buy headache pills? Why do people still buy headache pills? Because they know.
Problem.
Do they care if it's a generic brand or name brand? No. And here's the crazy part. People will call a generic by name brand even though it's a generic. Right?
Yeah.
They could care less about the name. They're looking at what is the value I get from it, as you said. I love that. Be a very good giver and a very good receiver. That balance will allow you. Trust me, I gave away a lot of sessions. I spoke on a lot of stages. I gave out a lot of books. And then there was a click. Because after a while, people want, like you said, they want to have their problem solved. If I tell you I'm bleeding and you say, oh, I got you, I'm going to stop that bleeding. And instead of a tourniquet, you give me a Band-Aid, that's a problem. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. So I'm gonna go over to the members and see if anybody has any question. And I'm going to actually go ahead and see if anybody has a question. I'm going to unmute them first of all and see if anyone has a question. Let's see.